Hello everyone and welcome to Midlands 103's NexGen College and Career Expo. I'm going to welcome on our second speaker of today. So I'd like to welcome up onto the stage Breda, who is the head of Polymer Mechanical Engineering at TUS Athlone. So can we give her a big round of applause? Welcome her up onto the stage. Breda, how are you?
Good, thanks. All good.
Good. So Breda, TUS Engineering. Can you talk us a bit about this? What sort of courses are on offer?
Okay, so we have a fairly broad selection of engineering programs, and the area I'm responsible for is mechanical engineering. So we have mechanical engineering with energy, we have mechanical engineering straight, we have polymer mechanical engineering, which is very akin to biomedical engineering, and we have automation and robotics. The beauty of what we offer is we offer level 8s and we offer level 7s, and we also offer a common entry. So that's our suite of programs, I suppose.
Fantastic. And what sort of entry requirements then are needed for engineering? What would students be looking for, or what would they need to maybe bear in mind when looking to do an engineering
Okay,
course?
so the general point system that everybody would be familiar with, there are certain points for level 8 and slightly lower points for level 7. But the big thing I would say in terms of entry requirements is the students have to understand that we start from ground zero. So we don't assume that students have anything completed when they come into us.
Okay.
We start from the basics and we work up. Now, of course, students who have done something like honours maths or honours physics, honours chemistry, it's no surprise that that's a good foundation for engineering, and the students would probably feel that they are quite familiar with the material in the first few weeks.
Okay.
But the danger is not to assume that you know it, because very quickly it ramps up, and of course the honours maths and the honours physics and the honours chemistry runs out after a few weeks and we're into new material.
Yes. And then what sort of top tips can you offer as a professional in that category, like for people who want to study engineering?
So the main advice I would give students that are looking to study engineering or any programme is study something that you like. You have to have an interest in it, and the only way you're going to find out if you have a genuine interest is to do your research, go to the campuses, look at the labs, go to the open days, all of that. But of course, the key thing I would think is you have to have an employability factor at the end. So it's important that you pick a course, I would say, that has a placement, has good project work, so that when you arrive into your first job interview with your degree, the employers will know you have your degree, but what they'll be interested in is what else did you do? So if you can talk about your placement and your work experience, and that you're familiar with processes or a manufacturing environment, and then if you've done a project, a standalone project, again they'll see that you can carry out some work on your own in the area that you're interested in.
So I suppose it's like everything, it's about gaining experience and coming to events like today as well to find out more information. And Breda, is there any success stories? What kind of careers have people gone on to maintain after doing a course in TUS Athlone Engineering?
Okay, so we would have a huge alumni that we meet up with from time to time.
Right.
And students can go on, they can go up to CEO level in companies. Some students go on and decide that they want to do research and have great careers in research. And particularly in the polymer engineering side, because polymer would be very specific to Athlone. And I would say it's a very small community now, because we would have maybe 20 graduates every year.
Right.
And I would say that in Athlone, we personally know, I would say, 80% of the top and senior management in the biomedical or medical device companies, because they're nearly all polymer based and they're all past graduates of TUS Athlone.
That's amazing. It's great to hear that from yourself, and it's great to hear that there's loads of different avenues people can go down from doing courses at TUS Athlone. So Breda, thanks so much for joining us on stage today. Can we give Breda a big round of applause to say thank you?
Not at all. Thank you very much.
Breda,
and our
thanks
stand
so
is just behind the corner there on the right hand side if you have further questions.
Brilliant. And if people want to inquire further, are you available on social media and stuff like that?
We are, of course,
Brilliant.
and we have an Ask Us chat offering.
Fantastic.
What I would do is I'd like to give a shout out though later on this week on Friday between 10 and 1. And Saturday between 10 and 1, we have our open days in the college. And if you want to get a feel for what you would like to do, the only way to do it is get out there, pace the boards, and come and see the colleges.
100%,
So,
that's brilliant.
seeing
Breda,
you.
thanks so much. Our third speaker we're going to have on at 11:15, Antonia Kenny, lecturer in Applied Social Studies from Carlow College. So if you'd like to listen into that, make sure you're back here for 11:15. Thanks, guys.
Thanks very much.
Breda.